I was just in Macy's and I went in the fitting room to try on a dress, okay? And the fitting room was packed. And the only fitting room that was open was the handicapped fitting room. I didn't think anything of it. What are the odds? You know, that's what I literally thought, what are the odds? So I went, I was like, it's gonna be a quick little try on haul that I'm gonna do, okay? So I went in, tried on the dresses. I'm on my last dress, okay? I'm zipping it up, okay? And then knock on my stall. And I'm like, it's probably nothing. It's probably just somebody checking to see if it's open. And I was like, yes. And then she was like, okay, it's okay. Take your time. We'll wait. And I'm like, it's probably just a mom with a stroller. You know, it's not that, it's okay. And then the zipper's stuck. I'm trying to get this on. So I'm taking an extra little few seconds to try to get this dress off. I get it off. I'm leaving the fitting room. I come face to face with shame. With shame. That is what I felt in the moment. Shame. It was just a mom and a loving daughter that was in a wheelchair. And I was just, I never walked out of there so freaking fast.
You could have walked out a little slow with a limp. You didn't have to go so quick.
I was like, what are the odds, man? How did that happen? I'm ashamed. Don't go in the handicap fitting rooms.
Story time on how I found out my boyfriend of 5 years was in a whole nother side relationship. So my birthday came around and, you know, the whole day had went by and no post, like at all. No post saying happy birthday whatsoever. So I text him and I was just like, oh dang, like you're not gonna post me today, you know it's my birthday. So he was like, oh yeah, I did post you, I've been posting you all day. And I'm just like, no you haven't. So I finally went on Snapchat and I looked and lo and behold, all of a sudden there was a post. Now me not being dumb, I was just like, something's not adding up. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna do a little background research because again, I've already had my suspicions of cheating. It's just, he was one of them people who could easily like lie his way out of the situation. So I told my cousin, I said, hey, go look on Snapchat and see if you see any post from my ex. So she went, she looked, and she was just like, no, ain't no post. This motherfucker had done put me and him in one singular group, I think. I think that's how you do it. And posted me for my birthday, like that. So only me and him could see it. So after that happened, I was just like, okay, you know, clearly you got something else going on. You know, I'm asking, I'm like, so why would you do that? Oh, that's not what I did, blah, 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 blah. So I was just like, okay, it makes sense why you're not posting me because clearly you're entertaining somebody else and you don't want them to see. So fast forward, like maybe a week or two, like after my birthday, okay, he was like, oh, I have to go do something for my mom at 9 p.m. and I'll be back later after I'm done. Now the kicker is, he had already been trying to argue with me all day, like randomly trying to come up with arguments, pulling them out the ass. And I'm just like, oh, you're up to something. So when he hit me with the, I gotta do something for my mom at 9 o'clock, I said, there we go. So I rolls around, 9 o'clock hits, he's already left, he's going off. I had his location though. So about 10 o'clock, the location goes off and the messages goes green. I said, yeah, he's flipping and dipping. So I was just like, I'm calling, I'm texting. I'm like, am I blocked? Am I blocked? You're not dumb. You know when you're blocked. So at about 2 a.m., I get a call. And it's him. And he's just like, oh, I hit a deer. And I've been on the phone with these people for 2 hours. That's why I haven't, you know, texted you back or said anything. Yeah, I just been dealing with this. I've been on the phone. And I've been on the phone with my brother this whole time. And I'm just like, you know, instantly going into care mode. Like, are you okay? Is everything good? Blah, blah, blah. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm not fucking stupid. Turns out he never hit a deer because I did a little drive-by his mom's house. Because in the time, he wasn't in his car. He was in his mom's car. So I did a drive-by by her house. And I looked at her car to see if the car was basically totaled. Because if you hit a deer, it would be totaled. No damages. The car looked brand new. So I said, yeah, you're done. But I just try to keep my cool. I tried to keep my cool. So somehow, some way, found a way to, you know, get away for like a couple of hours. And miraculously, he was with the same person he was with the night that he hit a deer. Now, of course, at the time, I did not know all this. I know all this now, but I didn't know that then. So it's one day. I'm at work. Well, no, before I was at work. I think the night before, and this was after his birthday. The night before, I had a dream that his password had came to my mind in the dream. So I woke up and I put the phone number in, and it worked. So when I did that, I instantly just started like looking up keywords. You know, you gotta be smart. You gotta look through like the best friend messages and like some of the friends messages. Like, don't just go looking for who they talking to. Look to who they talk to on a daily for sure, and that's their friends and family. Now, I ain't look through the family stuff. I feel like that's just too much. But I looked through them friend messages, and I got everything that I need to know. So I still kept my cool. I just said, you know, I'm gonna play my cards right. And I ain't gonna lie, I did slap that nigga out his sleep. That I did do. And when I woke him up, I was just like, you know, so this what you got going on. You cheating on me, blah, blah, blah. Instantly, waterworks. No, I'm not cheating on you. I'm not cheating on you. I would never do that to you. Da, 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 da. I would never do that, blah, blah, blah. I mean, putting on a whole fucking show. Oscar worthy. So I had to work at 6 a.m. the next day. And I went to work. And I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, to text or not to text? I text. And when I text, I was stunned. So as soon as I text her, she was just like, oh, I didn't even know y'all were in a relationship. Yes, you did. And whole time, he was cheating on me too. How the fuck are you getting cheated on and y'all aren't in the relationship? We are. But damn, you in a relationship with me, cheating on me with somebody else, and she think y'all in a relationship and you cheating on her too. Damn. So she ended up giving me the whole rundown on everything and like kind of like putting the puzzle together of like the different timelines and how everything was like corresponding with what I already knew. And I was just like, what in the actual fuck? I was 110% right. And she a real one for telling me, but she definitely could have came to me a little sooner. But still a real one for like just being straight up. But I don't think she would have told me if he wasn't dogging her out too. I don't know, but